Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drag Diva. I'm your host, Dina, and can we talk about the Snatch Game? Can we? I'm confused, and as somebody who has done improv a lot, not lately because old, but this was really bad. I think it really was the worst Snatch Game in history, and that says a lot, because do y'all remember Jiggly? Oh man, it was not good. But because there were other characters that were better, it balanced it out. Whereas this time around, it was basically 7 not so great performances versus one strong performance, which, good for 𝘩𝘩𝘦𝘴𝘦. I knew she was going to take it this week. I could tell just by the way it was, the way editing was, but also, production's kind of been building that up over the last couple of weeks. Why did they want to have 8 people for Snatch Game? Why were they so convinced that it had to be 8 of them? Anyway, regardless, last week shouldn't have been a double shantay. And if you think about it, if those queens had been eliminated, maybe it wouldn't have seemed so bad. Do you know what I mean? Or at least one of those queens from last week. But personally, I think that maybe it was a little bit better than what we saw. But the way they can edit things, the way they can maneuver it is so that it looks a lot worse than it was. Or maybe it really was just that bad. Something that the queens could have done, and I don't know, maybe they did. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes exactly. I do watch Untucked, but I don't think they show everything, obviously. Still a show. But, it would have been really cool if they had played before they went onto the Snatch Game. If they had been, getting ready in their character, to get into character, but they were getting ready as their character. So they could talk to each other, have conversations, and bounce ideas off of one another so that they were a little more prepared for when they were on set with Rue. Anyway, like I said, I don't know exactly what happened, but personally, that's what I would have suggested if I had been there. I'm not a drag queen, so I got nothing. I've got no say. This is not my show. But I just think it would have been really cool and beneficial for all of them. These queens are really talented. They've got so much potential. So it is surprising to me that it was as bad as it was. Mind you, we've had queens in the past who are super strong performers as far as acting goes, and they get into their heads just a bit too much. That can happen a lot, actually. It's happened to me a few times where I was at an audition and I couldn't think quick enough. That was a long time ago, though. I don't do anything anymore. But it's too bad. I think maybe, like I said, a couple rounds of games, some improv games or something, maybe would have helped them out and gel a little better, because then they could have talked to each other about their characters and what they were going for, so that, it was kind of like a planned improv. I really do wish that Lady Camden had given Will Shakespeare just a different personality. Maybe he is, because you could make it up. Nobody knows exactly how he was. And, maybe he's really horny. Maybe he's super shy. And, I don't know. There's just so much that could have been done with that character. And again, maybe, people get lost in their heads a bit. And it gets hard sometimes on stage when you're in the spotlight and you're on the spot. But I know that some character work would have helped them out a lot. I was surprised that Rue didn't try to change their characters and their choices like she usually does. That happens That's been happening a lot lately. Is it just me? And sometimes it works out. Sometimes it really doesn't. Sometimes it's just what Rue wants. Anybody 𝘋𝘪𝘴𝘤𝘪 Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And it's unfortunate. But anyway, but I think that everybody did the character. I believe everybody went with their original characters on this one. But like I said, I am going to rewatch the Snatch Game itself. And I want to see how Rue was presenting questions and if maybe they were trying to give the queens a harder time. I don't know. It could be something. I'm just saying. What do you all think about the Snatch Game performances? Do you think that it was fair that 𝘠𝘪𝘦 won? Now, solely based on the competition, yes. The look on the runway, it wasn't my favorite, but I think that 𝘠𝘪𝘦 definitely deserved a win for the Snatch Game itself. Is it just me, or does the runway just not matter anymore? It could be just me. Anyway, I just feel like even with Bosco's 2 wins, it couldn't have been based on those runways because they were kind of meh. Sorry, I love Bosco. And that queen has had some seriously strong looks where she didn't win. And I was shocked. So that's why I'm just comparing whether or not they even take the look into account anymore, because it kind of feels like they don't care. It's strange. But again, what do I know? It's not my show, but I'm observant because I love it and I'm passionate about it. And, we know what the potential of the show is. We've seen it. We've experienced it. And I just feel like there were some things missing. And there are some things missing from this whole season. But I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. But at the end of the day, I love this show. I hope that you are enjoying it as well. Let me know below what your thoughts were on this year's Snatch Game. Do you think it was the worst ever? Let me know below. All right. Have a great day. And I cannot wait to see if we ever find a winner of this season. It has been lasting a long time. Is it just me? Anyway, I'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks so much for watching and stay tuned. I love watching Drag Race with all y'all. Take care.